There is a name I love to hear. I love to sing his worth. It sounds like music in my ear. The sweetest name on earth. Oh, how I love Jesus, because he first loved me. Good morning and welcome back to your spiritual sports segment on Rhema Gospel Radio. Better than when you heard it yesterday. I'm CJ. Here we go. The American League had their bat swinging last night in Major League Baseball as the Minnesota Twins blasted the Detroit Tigers 7-3. The Texas Rangers lost by 1 run to the Chicago White Sox 2-1, while the Tampa Bay Rays was defeated by the Toronto Blue Jays 3-1, and the Baltimore Orioles knocked off the LA Angels 9-6. The 2012 Wimbledon witnessed a record broken yesterday, and it was broken by the same person who set the previous record, as Serena Williams set the record for 23 aces, and she respectfully broke it with 24 aces as she aced out, got it, Victoria Azarenka 6-3, 7-6 to advance to her 7th Wimbledon final, and will face off against Agnieszka Radwanska, who cruised to victory over Angelique Kerber 6-3, 6-4 to reach her first Wimbledon final. What a busy and fluid week in the NBA, as I continue to keep you updated on all the moving parts with your NBA quick dribbles, as Jeremy Lin has verbally agreed to assign a 4-year offer sheet with the Houston Rockets on July 11th, and the breakdown of the 4-year deal is worth $10.2 million over the first 2 seasons and $9.3 million in each of the last 2 years, and the 4th season is a team option. The New York Knicks will have 3 days to match, as they are expected to do so. And speaking of the Knicks, they have a verbal agreement to sign veteran point guard Jason Kidd, who did not go back to the Dallas Mavericks for 3 years and $9 million, as he will basically be at home as he has a house in the Hamptons. Brandon Roy, who retired last season due to chronic knee issues, has unretired and reached a verbal agreement to join the Minnesota Timberwolves to a 2-year, $10.4 million deal. The LA Clippers will re-sign veteran point guard Chauncey Billups to a 1-year, $4.3 million deal, and they also reached an agreement with shooting guard Jamal Crawford to a 4-year deal between $21 and $25 million, according to ESPN's Chris Broussard, and the Los Angeles Times are reporting he will get a 3-year deal for $15.7 million. So once the dust settles, I will give you the accurate information. The Orlando Magic has reached an agreement to re-sign Jameer Nelson, and terms were not made available. The Toronto Raptors have acquired guard Kyle Lowry from the Houston Rockets in exchange for forward Gary Forbes and a protected future first-round draft pick, sources tell ESPN. The Boston Celtics reached an agreement with Brandon Bass on Thursday afternoon on a 3-year deal. The Cleveland Cavaliers have signed first-round draft picks Dion Waiters and Tyler Zeller to their rookie contracts. The defending champion Miami Heat are trying to persuade free agent Ray Allen, and the Dallas Mavericks are doing the same for Ramon Sessions. And finally, fire has damaged the roof of the historic Pennsylvania Arena, where Wilt Chamberlain scored an NBA record 100 points in a game, and that record has not yet been broken. Came close with Kobe Bryant with 81 points, but it still remains unbroken. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at cj@cjsports.com for more information. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my brand new blog site, cjsports.com, and be sure to give me that follow on Twitter at cjsports. That's CEEJAY. And stay tuned for more updates on your next spiritual sports segment, where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and keep smiling, because God has something special in store for you. And in closing, as justice is beginning to take shape, I am still Trayvon Martin.